Shut up and sit down.
And right across from me, these two white turtle doves flew right by me, bro. Like right across the street, you know. And they just sat there, and they're just right there, and it was like no more than 10 feet away from me. It was a trip, man, and that's a good omen. You know what I mean? That's a good sign.
No, it's crazy, man.
That's crazy, yeah.
One of the things this DMT shit has done is basically, I get meaning out of everything, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So like everything just everything's happening for a reason, right? Like that's what I come to like feel like.
Yeah.
So like the littlest thing to the biggest thing, you know, like shit that happens that's just terrible, you know, like why would that happen to me? Or like why did that happen?
Most definitely, I agree.
And really what it comes down to is like that fear thing where like, you know, I feel like there's like whether you want to call it Mother Earth or energy or whatever you want to call it, there's something that you get from this that makes you feel like you're in good hands, right? That you're whatever your life's purpose is, and I've always just been so like just in search of my life's purpose, you know, because I've always had these jobs that just didn't work out for whatever reason, you know.
Right.
And like now, the way I think about it is like I had to learn certain lessons like along the way, because I've always had to learn things the hard way, you know, like
Most definitely.
whatever it was, I was gonna get in trouble or get whatever to learn it, right?
Yeah.
And so like it was almost like, you know, you have to let your kid get burned to make them understand that fire is not something to fuck with. And it's like, so all this shit that happens to you in your life that's terrible, that's just so painful, it literally is giving you something, right? And you're learning from it, right? And so you can take that however you want to, but what I'm doing right now is like trying to use it as motivation and good, right? Because you can also kind of just get down on yourself about it, but
of course,
you're left.
That's easy to do too.
Oh, that's kind of like the default, the way you go, you know. It's
you
like,
feel like a fucking black cloud hanging over your head, man. Like
always,
the cartoons
man.
and shit.
Always.
It's real shit though.
But what about letting
You
your
really feel
kid
that.
play with the fire to understand to take the pain sometimes? Because some kids can't really. But see, the thing
they have
is,
to know
when
that they
kids
can heal and that
they
can
can
get better.
heal, and then
Yeah.
you can keep moving forward. Because if you tell them, you know, stop playing with the fire,
Yep.
they're gonna be like, oh, I'll get hurt, and
Yep.
then they don't want to get hurt. They want to get, but you have to show them later in life, you know, shit like that's gonna happen,
Yep.
and they're gonna not have to accept, but learn to accept the
Yeah.
pain, learn to accept the heal, learn that there's gonna be scars, but it's gonna remind you like, oh shit, I remember that shit. I gotta keep moving, dude.
Totally, man.
You know what I mean? And
They
a
have-
lot of kids now that I know of are like super sheltered.
You ain't lying, bro.
They're sheltered.
You ain't lying.
It's okay,
Yeah.
sweetie. It's okay.
They're
blah,
soft
blah.
as ice
Like
cream, bro.
me,
We were
like, I'm just like, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, not only that,
This
like,
fucking heathen son.
Look,
Like
the-
outlaws.
the only way to learn-
That's tearing up the town.
the only way to learn anything is by making a mistake. That's the only way you can learn. Because if
You're right,
you don't do
yeah.
it wrong,
Yeah.
how are you ever gonna know?
And I
Yeah,
tell my
yeah,
son,
yeah.
my I have 3, but my 2 oldest, I tell him like, dude, it's okay. It's like you're gonna make a mistake. Like he's so worried, like he second guesses himself. Like math, for instance, he'll have the answer right, but second guess himself
Yeah.
and then get the wrong answer the
Yeah.
second time around. And he does
Yeah.
it a lot.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, why do you do that? He's like, because I'm scared I'm gonna get it wrong. And I'm like, who cares if you get it wrong? You get it wrong, you get it wrong. But you learn. You're like, oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, now I remember. Because he's like, I want to get 100% of my homework. I said, that's fine. That's great that you want to get 100%. But at the same time, too, it's okay if you get it wrong. Don't stress yourself out trying to be perfect every time, because it's not going to come out perfect.
You're never
every
gonna be
time.
perfect.
Yeah, if
Right,
you
you're
get
never
it right
gonna be
all the
perfect.
time, then
It's an illusionary
that's wrong
thing.
right there.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
You gotta make a mistake.
Totally. Like my dad.
They don't
like,
gotta be huge.
he always was like, he never wanted me to see mistakes that he would make. You know what I mean? So he would like just hide things, right? And so like as a parent though, you have to show your kids you make mistakes, you know, and then that you can overcome them, that you can, you know, overcome adversity or whatever pain that life throws at you. You can handle, you know, that you're capable of it. They don't know that unless they see that and they have an example of that. You know what I mean?
Sabrina, do you have any kids?
Most definitely.
I do.
Okay.
She's amazing. I don't know where she came from, like another planet or something.
Wow.
Because
Wait, just woke up pregnant one day?
She don't know what
She wakes up.
I was at 21 and I was barking.
It was a ghost.
And I was like, oh, oops. No,
Fucking aliens.
no, he's a great dad.
He's
It
like
worked
her.
out, but him and I aren't together. He's got an amazing wife. They're amazing together.
Dude, where do you find these people with the same
Good.
shit? Like seriously, you went through something, I went through something, he went through something. Him
Oh, I've been going
and
through
her.
many.
For
I
what?
think the idea of this podcast,
Like a treasure chest.
We all have that similar
the
situation.
same people kind of gravitate to the same type of.
I think
Right,
so.
right.
Yeah. No, we don't
Yeah.
have. No one has free will anyway. So we were all. gonna
But
be
like
here
what
no
I'm
matter
saying,
what.
like I had a situation with this from the ex-wife. You had a situation with your wife. You and you with your.
Well, we've been split for God.
I'm saying that
8
we
years
all
now.
went. We all.
Oh,
went
right.
That's
Yeah,
just a trip. Your tarot cards didn't tell you that. Time.
We're like a fucking treasure chest, man. We all got gems and jewels.
Yeah,
you know what
dude,
I mean?
no shit.
Open it up, pirate!
No, it's just a trip. That's why I was telling him. Like, that's a trip. How you just find these people.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing, though. You know what I'm saying? Because at least you didn't get no fucking lunatic like John Wayne Gacy in
Yeah,
this
I know.
motherfucker.
Jesus.
You get a lot of responses. for that?
Yeah, I'm still getting
Yeah.
them pretty frequent. Like
Yeah.
I had to turn one guy down because we just don't have enough room. So
Did you even talk to him in person, or it was just on the?
no, just email.
Yeah. 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 No. Hey, you guys made the roster.
Yeah, and I told my mom, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go do this podcast. She was like, what? Why'd they choose you?
No,
Like,
that brings the question, bro.
I don't know.
I told my mom, she's like, you know, she crosses her arms. I'd really like to see you doing something different. And I'm like what? Because I need a life and I want to talk and I want to talk about decent stuff. So tell me where else. You want me to go to the fucking bar, Mom?
Yeah.
You want me to go to the bar?
Right.
Because that's where I found my ex. No. And I've got a
And,
13-year-old out of it.
To be honest,
no.
the bar scene's not for everybody, though.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
overrated.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it
being
is
exaggerated.
overrated. Yeah.
I'm exaggerating.
Especially if you're a stoner. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not,
No,
yeah, you're right.
it's
Yeah.
not.
I
No,
don't drink
but
too
there's
much
some-
anymore
I don't
myself.
drink. I don't.
you
It's
know?
like the first drink I've had in a long
Cheers,
time.
that's about it.
Oh, I
Some
drink.
thirsty bitches over there,
Huh?
dude. There's some thirsty
Cookies or
bitches
gummies
there.
or whatnot.
Cookies?
Yeah.
Could be, man.
Take one
I'm
right now.
hungry. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's it's different
You
because
also
remember
roll me
when we
outta
talked
here.
about that? How you can go to the bar, you're having a good time, you're talking to
I'll
someone,
take a
like
half
a
if
girl,
you want.
like yeah, blah 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 blah. You buy a drink, and then all of a sudden it just
Right.
went from like having a cool conversation to just turn around being a bitch. She's like, oh, you're not gonna get me one. It's like,
Yeah.
who the
Yeah.
fuck are you?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just talking to you.
Just
Yep.
fucking
You
once
know what I
more.
mean?
As soon as you get another drink,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a done deal.
It's
Like,
probably,
no, that's
it's
not how it
that
works.
fucking, you know, there's fucking cops with DUIs and shit. Too many DUIs out, man. It's not worth it no more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just not worth it.
No.
Fuck them DUIs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you're fucked. I can't afford that shit.
Fuck no.
Lifted here. So.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You Uber or Lyft, huh? That's the way to go these days.
No, Lyft. I've been hearing a lot of people been switching over from Uber to Lyft. I used
Really?
to drive for Uber.
Yeah, Lyft does a few more background checks.
Yeah, but I used to
than
do.
Uber.
I used to drive. This is the trippy part.
Yeah,
I used
those
to
are good.
drive for
They're
Uber
good, yeah.
and Lyft. Uber, the other people who set the standard for Uber is like expected from other people. Like
Yeah.
Right,
people
right.
gave me shitty ratings because I didn't have gum, I didn't have water,
Are you serious?
I didn't have shit in the car. No, seriously.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Yeah, Friday night. I literally had a shitty
What
rating.
they want? Fucking a
because
steak dinner or
They
what?
asked me, oh, do you have any
You know what
water? I
I'm
go, no, but it's Friday night, it's bar scene night. I need to
Excuse
hydrate.
me, sir, do you have a
Gatorade?
shrimp cocktail?
No,
Yeah.
seriously.
Dude,
And you
when
know
my wife-
what? But here's the trippy
Fuck,
part.
that's
I
crazy.
drove for Lyft. Oh, dude, it was adventure time for me.
Yeah, bro.
When
Yeah.
I was with Lyft, I had literally, I had people. I had one couple that was in the back of my car having an affair.
Mm-hmm.
I had one person
Yeah.
that was I was part of a drug deal twice.
I believe
I
it,
had
bro.
I had one girl. I was a personal driver for an hour and a half because she kept calling for dudes for dick. Like,
No!
Are
literally,
you serious?
literally, dude.
No,
And
like,
she
you're like,
was
I'm
driving around.
sitting right here. What the fuck?
Driving around. She's like, what the fuck? She's like, hey. She was drunk. She's like, hey, we're gonna go to this guy's house.
He
We're gonna
puts
go
the
here.
fucking
Here's
the
address.
flashers on and shit. The emergency
I
brake
literally
up.
made $60.
What's up, man? Shit.
Because driving around.
You got her to. Never mind.
No, that's what. No, she called.
So
and
you're
if
saying
I
you're a
remember-
fucking pimp?
No, I was not pimping. She was doing like
Yeah,
she did. I think it was like
escort.
10 different houses I went to in Modesto.
So they all
area.
just say no?
Yeah, she was getting mad. She's like, motherfuckers, blah blah, fuck their bitches, and I'm like,
You're like,
dude,
what is wrong with you?
Like,
Like,
what's wrong? Why are you mad? Like, whatever. Fuck.
Why are they all
off.
saying no?
What
I had
the
one
fuck?
guy.
That's a
I
trip.
had one guy give me I picked up these two dudes
blowjob.
at a bar. No, at the bar. We drove to this one guy's house, and this dude gave me a 20, put it on my lap, and said, "I'm giving this 20, you're gonna fucking drive off." That's what he told me. I was like, okay, just drove off. I
Really?
left the dude there at the fucking house. Left him there, gave me $20, paid for the lift, gave me a $10 tip, and gave me a 5-star rating. all just because I left him. I guess that dude was annoying him. He gave him a ride home, but he was trying to come back, trying to go back to that dude's house and go chill. He's like, no, we're not doing that. And then I picked up people before. They're like, hey man, we're gonna go. We're gonna get some Taco Bell, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go to Taco Bell. I'm like, okay, cool, we'll go to
Hell
Taco Bell.
yeah.
What do you want? I'm
$5
like,
box.
No, it's good, bro. Get
Yeah.
something. We'll sit there in the car and eat. Dude, meter's gone.
Yeah.
Sit there and eat and chill. Uber? I've not done that not one fucking time with Uber. Not one time did I ever have a guy, hey, yeah, this is cool, blah, blah, yeah, let's... No, not one time. Everyone that I drove in for Uber was stuck up, expected something out of me,
Really?
gave me shitty ratings for no fucking reason. I got a shitty rating because my car was too small. It was a compact Hyundai.
Well, don't they know that?
I got a 2-star rating because my car was too
Yeah, doesn't
fucking
it say
small.
that when they're fucking picking the driver?
And it was too small. I'm like, I'm
I just
sorry.
signed up
I
with
did the,
Postmates. I haven't.
What the
I
So
haven't.
I did Postmates and Grubhub for a little while.
Does
and,
it work? I mean, is it good?
It's just it's good
Postmates
if you
takes
want it to be.
forever.
It's just the only thing about it is that like you don't have a choice about what you
do.
get, because it's like you could be sitting there and then you get like an order from Taco Bell that's like on the other side of town. So you have to
Yeah.
go over there and like it takes you like
Oh.
half an hour to do
Right,
it,
right.
but you get paid like $4.
The
It
fucking
took you, like,
tacos
I
already
got
suck.
ice cream from a guy from McDonald's, and that
Yeah.
shit melted by the time I
Yeah,
got it.
right.
'Cause I got-
Yeah, dude, that's how
Dude,
fucking
it's just
ridiculous
bullshit.
it is.
They're all stoned. They're all, I'm gonna order something
my
from
first-
this motherfucker right here.
My first Grubhub order was to these two dudes. They got 2 Slurpees from 7-Eleven, and they literally they could have walked to 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah.
Like they.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
It's
I got
like a
paid
block
I got
away.
paid $4. That's the minimum you can get paid, and the whole thing cost them like $2. It was like
Yeah, I got $3. I had a $3
It's lazy,
gift
bro.
ride
Lazy
to
as fuck.
Bookies.
Yeah, it's lazy.
To Bookies in Modesto.
Uh-huh.
Where I picked up these people from was 2 blocks away from the fucking bar.
No.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
like,
serious?
dude, you guys could have fucking walked here. I wasted my fucking time for $3. Like fuck
$3?
that. Yeah, $3 blue ride, dude. The fucking Bookies.
Damn, that's fucked up, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like some people are that.
That's
lazy,
crazy.
bro.
yeah.
Like that lazy. But I tried the Postmates thing and I was just like,
It's just Lyft is better.
And
You make more money with
They
Lyft.
wonder why
And you have
fucking
better
obesity
people.
is big.
Yeah.
So
I just couldn't keep my car clean enough.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
I had
It's
something to,
literally adventure time.
Well, fuck no, you're on
The
DMT.
shithole.
Yeah, people don't like it when my pupils are helping.
Yeah, no sweating breaks and shit up. Fucking try. Yeah, no shit, man.
Talking
I
about
had
talking
I had
myself.
these I had like I don't know, they're like Indian, Palestinian, Iranian dudes. They got in my car and it smelled like Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh,
in my
curry.
fucking car, dude.
Smell like curry.
No,
huh?
Abercrombie and Fitch, straight
Ah,
up.
fuck.
Like these dudes bathed in the fucking car.
Ah,
Fierce.
And they got out, and I was like airing out my car. I was like, dude, this is.
they never came
Like,
out.
it
Huh?
smells good, but Jesus Christ, it's harsh. It's giving
You
me
sold that
headache.
shit on
I
Craigslist
picked
a
on.
week
I
later.
picked up this one lady, and she got in my car. She was like, "Holy shit!" She's like, "What'd you do to your car?" I was like, "I had 3 dudes come in. They were going to the bar." And I told her. She's like, "Man," she's like, "What'd they do? Douse them?" I was like, "They
What?
basically
Yeah.
did."
That's crazy.
You know? And my car smelled like that shit for about a week.
I mean, don't take showers.
That's
you gotta do
bad,
something.
bro.
Yeah.
That shit just
But
went
my
out the
most-
pores.
But my most crazy, like besides the one I was talking about, the lady that was looking for dick for about an hour and a half. My other
That's
craziest
crazy.
one. No, my other craziest one was I picked up this lady. She was a nurse doing an overnight shift. I picked up her and her daughter in the car seat. She's like, "Hey, she's like, hey, I need a huge favor from you." And I'm like, I don't even know you. Like, what
Yeah.
the-
Right,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
don't tell me I gotta watch your
Anything
time.
that says that.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But anyway,
I hate when people
but
say
anyways, on
that
my
shit.
profile, it literally states like, "Hey, I'm doing this to side money for my kids, blah blah blah." So that's why she gave me the trust. And she's like, "I need you to do me a favor. I need you to drop me off work. I need you to take my daughter to my ex's house. You know, to
Just
drop her
the baby.
off."
Just
Yeah,
you?
just a baby. And I was like, "What the fuck?" She's
What a
like,
fucking horrible parent.
Wow.
Oh my
No
God.
shit.
What a horrible.
That's a
fucking
trip,
parent.
bro.
you know, and I was like, okay. But the thing was is that the hospital. She
I
was
would
running
tell
late.
them no.
She was running late
You
to the
did it?
hospital. But the house that she had to go to was like a couple blocks away from her work.
Did you
but-
do it?
So it wasn't a big deal. I did, but this is the trip part. I was being nice. She's like, look, I see you're low on gas. I'll go fill you up. And then we can go. I'll just count that as a
Yeah.
tip. I was like, okay, that's about 30 bones. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, not tripping about it.
What if you
But
go to the place and there was
but-
no one there? Or
But here,
something?
hold on, there's someone.
Yeah, no shit,
There's
huh?
a trip part about it. So we go and drop her off. I drop her off. I take the daughter down the street. I knock on the door. And I had her sit in the car because it was windy. It was a little bit drizzly. I had her sit in the car, knock on the door. Dude opens up the door. And then he's all, "What the fuck you want, nigga?" And I was like, look, dude.
Are
I was
you
like,
serious?
I was like, hey,
You had the
you know,
baby in the
your
car
ex,
seat?
Your ex had me drop off your daughter because she was running late. And
At the trap
Lyft
house,
driver.
huh?
Yeah.
And she said she would text you.
Yeah.
And he's like giving me this look like I'm lying.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like the new dude. You know what I
Right.
mean?
What the-
And then,
yes, I do.
and then he's
Yeah.
all like, hold nigga. And then
What?
walks back, gets the phone. Oh yeah, you cool, man. Sorry, man. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, bro. I'm just tired, dude. I'm
What?
sorry. My bad, dog. My bad. Hey, where's she at? Oh, she in the car? Hey, thanks, bro, for not pulling out in the little drizzling rain. I know it's cold, bro. He goes over there, opens up the door, gets her out, just pulls out the whole car seat with her in there, puts the blanket on her. Hey,
That's like
my
fucking-
bad, dude. My bad. You know. I was like, no, dude, it's cool. He's all, what's up, man? He's all, thank you. I really appreciate what you did. But to me, that
That's
was like the most
against the law
trivial
right there,
thing.
man.
It was just like,
Yeah, you can't be
opens up
doing
the
that
door,
shit.
and I was like, fuck, what do I do? But I'm just being a nice person
Yeah.
about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm just being a good Samaritan. I'm just doing it because, you know what? It's like, I have a kid too.
Now,
I understand the
No
situation.
good deed goes unpunished.
Right.
Now,
it was just,
what would
it
you
was
do?
like, hello.
Right?
But
People
I
are-
understand. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
People are fucking
Your ass is
crazy
getting
though,
woke up.
man.
You don't know
Yeah, that
me.
is
I
crazy.
have your kid.
There's no
Like,
fucking way.
like,
Well,
you know,
How
what
would you leave your baby with someone you just the Lyft
No,
driver?
there's no
Yeah.
fucking way.
Right.
There's no fucking
What
way.
would you do though if they
There's
try
no
to
way.
set your ass up and say
Yeah.
you kidnapped their kid?
Yep.
Because,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
if
That's
you
what I'm
ended
saying,
up
like,
taking
yeah.
off with that kid.
Or what if you
Yeah.
got that and no one was there,
That's
and you
no
were like,
one was there.
okay, so
That's
now I
your-
can't find that lady
No,
again.
no one was there, but I knew the
My
lady's
fucking
name
mind
and where
real
she
quick.
works.
I
so
got
I'm
a
like,
tank
hey,
of gas and a baby from
So-
Yeah, no shit.
shit.
I'm going to Mexico. Woo!
Vegas with the
Fuck, hey, like Mexico.
Like, how much baby go
Going
for?
down
it?
to
How
your
much
Margaritas,
how much
margaritas.
babies go for an offer?
White market.
You put a,
DJ, here I come.
put a baby on offer up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no shit,
That's
for
the most
real.
trippiest one I've ever heard.
That's fucking crazy. That's off the wall shit right there, bro.
That's terrible.
That's bad, bro.
terrible parenting.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
that poor baby. I hope fucking he has a better future. You
Yeah.
know.
shit. I know, right?
That's crazy.
New topic.
Yeah, new topic.
All right.
Craziness, pedophile in the White House. What do you
Yeah,
think about
no
that?
shit. Yeah, there is.
Wait, you're not talking about that dude that killed himself in prison, right?
Incredible.
Yeah,
about
Epstein?
his daughter and
Oh, Epstein? Yeah,
Epstein,
dude.
It seems
Yeah.
like
Bro, he
Well,
was
he married.
something was
Yeah.
up,
What's her
dude.
face?
There we
And
go.
She
Son
was
was
like
up.
13 when they got together.
There's a whole,
Oh,
but there's a
no,
whole
she's talking about
His
conspiracy.
Trump.
wife?
You're talking about Trump.
Oh, who are
No,
you
no,
talking
no, Epstein.
Oh,
all you
no.
gotta,
he was talking
yeah,
about
I mean,
Trump,
all you gotta
too.
see is
That's the White House.
all you gotta see is a picture of him
Yeah,
and Epstein
but you know
together. That's all you know.
But
That's all you gotta need to
something
know.
was up,
Yeah.
dude. Because you know what? Something was up. If they already caught you, you already know you're in a shit house. Something else was up. Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna
No.
kill myself. No, there's something more to it than just.
Oh, he was
than just
killed
that.
for sure. He was killed.
Oh, yeah,
He
he was
didn't take prison.
Yeah.
He was killed.
No.
The reason that
There's
the reason
a lot
that
of-
the reason
a
that
lot
no
of
one
prisoners
cares.
hate that shit though.
There's a lot of
Oh, yeah.
conspiracy
number
on that,
one.
man.
Those
Yeah.
are number one prisoners that go in.
Yeah.
Oh,
get
but he
fucking
was in
shit,
solitary.
They should. They
bad.
should.
Oh, for
Or-
sure.
Or they have to
He
put
was-
him in, what is it? Not private custody. What's that thing called? Protective custody
Yeah.
in prison.
DC
It's one or the
yeah.
other.
Fuck Epstein, dude.
But-
All you need to know is a picture of him and Trump. That's all you need to know. Because I mean,
Yeah.
like, dude, if you take a picture of me at a party with someone and he's the biggest coke dealer in Sacramento,
Right.
I guarantee we were doing coke. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
fuck yeah.
Or your
that's what he
somehow.
provides to the
Yeah.
party.
Who's
Right.
this guy?
Right. Epstein.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
mean, it's like the
cool.
Harvey Weinstein of
Yeah.
fucking children, dude.
It's fucking
It's like,
Harry.
that's what he
from
provides
Death
to
Row.
the party. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
like, why else? You think Trump doesn't know what people do around him? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
of course
come
he
on.
does.
No, you know, there's a lot of theories about that guy, and no one really knows what's true. You know what I mean? Because no one really seen shit. It's just what they heard. You know what I mean?
Everything you've heard is
some
the-
people think
what's
that
true is
fucking
the worst. You're like,
he
Yeah.
knows so much fucking history on everybody that he got assassinated. They just killed his ass, right? And then some other people think that fucking they took him out of the fucking
That's
prison.
what I'm saying. There was more
They
to
took him
it.
out of the prison and they fucking just made a lookalike, and fucking he's on some other fucking island with Pac.
It's a bit far-fetched.
Oh.
I don't know about with Pac,
The
but
whole
maybe on an
Pac
island
thing,
that he
they're
owns,
actually
probably that Trump's probably
confirmed
gonna go to and
Probably
fucking
with 12-year-olds.
bunch of
Yeah,
12
they
year olds.
actually
Yeah.
confirmed the whole thing with Pac because they actually did a whole live autopsy here.
Pac?
On Pac.
No,
They released it.
I don't
I've
think
seen
so.
autopsy photos.
I seen
Yeah.
You think
one
he, you
showing
think
it
you think he's
too.
alive?
Who, Tupac?
Yeah.
He could be.
I
I
don't.
saw the autopsy
He
photos
could be.
back in
I think he's dead.
like the 90s.
Yeah, yeah.
I did too.
Yeah, I
I
don't
did
think
too.
so.
But see, the body was way bigger. You know,
Believe me, I
That's
wish he
just
was.
because it was
Yeah, yeah,
a
the
force
camera
that was
adds
showing.
I don't
10
think
pounds
he's
back in the
alive.
day.
His fucking his license, you know, his ID says fucking he was 185 pounds when the dude was only 150 pounds.
I don't know. I think
I
That's-
could gain
that's
35
what it
pounds
says.
right now.
Yeah, my ID doesn't.
Right?
doesn't have
She's
the
like, I
correct
just smell
weight on it.
cookies.
you know. Plus, plus when you die, plus when you die, you like
yeah, but Tupac
like everything just goes out of you
Yeah.
too. You
Tupac,
know?
bro. He's a small dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got. I mean, I don't know. Anything's possible, man. Anything is
Anything's
fucking possible,
possible,
dude.
right,
Trump is
yeah,
president. Anything
yeah.
is fucking possible.
You're right.
Yeah.
Honestly, like.
I know.
Fucking
I
A.
feel you on that.
Yeah, fucking A. on that.
I want to say I'm not gonna say you're
That's true,
wrong.
we're
but,
holes.
you know.
Yeah. How the hell could a guy go from fucking?
Then he needs to make a fucking record.
business and go to the presidency,
Actually,
not even having no fucking history on a background,
Anybody.
except for his business.
But anybody can go and become president.
Well, evidently, The Rock wants to.
Hey, I was voting for that.
Schwarzenegger was
I would vote
governor.
for
Yeah, he
anyone.
was.
I mean, come
He
on,
was.
buddy.
Other than Trump.
Hey, Maui's
too.
a cool character though. You know?
But the thing with
Maui?
that,
Yang?
From Moana.
Is
for
good.
one,
Moana.
Is he a candidate?
The Rock is
The Rock,
the cartoon,
Moana,
the cartoon
yeah,
movie.
Moana, yeah.
He could be a candidate. You never know, right?
can you imagine?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, can you imagine his like you know they do like those. Like, you know, The Rock is going to go against, like, someone else for presidency. Can you imagine him cutting a promo for that?
fuck yeah.
Like, back in the
wrestling
WWF
shit,
days?
Get your
smell
brony.
what-
Come at me!
You smell what
You know,
Dwayne
he's like
Johnson's
going after
cooking?
it, you're like, holy shit.
You got the
dude.
politics of nothing but the goddamn donkeys. I'm an elephant.
trying
I'm
to
gonna
prove?
give you the smackdown.
So,
What are you trying to prove? It
Russo,
doesn't
right.
matter what you're trying to
You
prove.
better slow your roll.
Yeah, you just
What?
know your role.
It doesn't matter what Dwayne Johnson said.
You better the Stone Cold.
Dwayne
did,
Johnson for president 2020.
I would love to see him cut a promo like that.
Hey, what's his name from Minnesota? What's his name?
Jesse Ventura.
Yeah,
the body.
Hey, he could. I mean,
He did.
he could.
Yeah, but you know
legitimately do it,
what?
man.
I heard
Yeah.
that dude was the best governor since they've had in like ages.
I mean, he was the baddest ass guy in
He probably was.
Predator.
He probably
So I
was,
he
mean,
man.
made shit move.
Yeah, it was.
have you
Yeah.
seen that Jesse Ventura interview where he was on?
Area 51.
No.
No, I
You've
know
seen
what you're
that
talking
one,
about.
right?
I
Where
think
he
he's
tries
been on
to-
Jim Norton.
Yeah.
He's been on Area 51
Yeah.
for the last 30 years,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
But
yeah.
you've seen the ones where he tries to do those conspiracy theories? He's all about
Yeah, he
that
does.
shit
He
too.
does a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
is about
conspiracy
that,
But
theories.
he's
yeah.
all about those
Yeah.
theories too, and it's just like, and a lot of them, it's like the ones that are most common, and it's really great to see that.
A lot of his shit that he says is true, bro.
Yeah.
Ventura, he's never been a fucking bullshitter.
Yeah.
Even when wrestling, because I used to grow up watching him, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And in wrestling, when he was commentator, when he was a wrestler, when he was a manager, anything, he would always tell the truth, you know what I mean?
But that was another good thing about the body was that when he used to fucking cut promos,
Yeah.
you knew he was going out there to whoop ass, just like
Oh,
how
hell
Rock
yeah.
said.
Hell
Even
yeah.
though that's one thing I always liked about The Rock because he was always about he was like Ventura, he was like Ric Flair.
Woo!
And who was the other? There was another dude that used to
Bobby
cut the mic.
Jim-
They used to cut the mic that was
Which
really
one,
good.
bro?
Water.
Oh, okay.
And it was all about those, but they would always say the same thing. They
Macho
always
Man?
out there,
Or was it
go
Hulk?
whoop ass. I think it was Hulk. Or it could have been Macho Man, but they always go out there and try
Oh,
to
yeah.
whoop that ass. They were saying whoop that. They would back it up, even though they got beat. They would still come back, talk that shit, and still come after you. That
Right.
was the best thing about it, dude. You know, they can get their ass whooped and still come back.
Everyone gets their ass whooped.
But it was
Sometimes.
but they would show like that never hurt them.
Yeah.
You know
Except
what I mean?
for fucking
Except for the other
Rocky's
crybabies out there.
Balboa. He never gets his ass whooped.
Unless it's the
He always gets his ass
That's
whooped when he comes
that's
back.
the Australian airport security, right? You know?
Right. Yeah, them too. Yeah, fuck Australia. I ain't going there. I like Australia.
They got
and
big
everything, man.
spiders.
Fucking, they
Yeah,
got
dude.
big
they're-
everything.
Like the 8 to
Dude,
10
they look like
world's
face
like
huggers
most
from Aliens.
dangerous animals live in Australia.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
One of my favorite artists is from there.
Who's it?
Yeah.
Tash Sultana.
Who?
I don't know.
What kind of art?
Music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He?
She.
Is it she?
Non-binary, but she.
But the
What
way
isn't that
oh my
fucking
God.
shit?
It's hard to
That
say,
blonde?
you know.
Isn't that blonde from there?
They.
What blonde? Oh yeah, she is.
Iggy
Iggy
Azalea?
Azalea. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Iggy,
Yeah.
yeah, she's
She's from there.
pretty good too.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't like her?
She's alright for a fake rapper.
She's
Yeah.
For a fake rubber.
hey, she can
Fake
spit quick though. She's quick.
She's got
Yeah.
some.
But
After
she
how many
gets
hours of
herself
practicing?
ghetto when
She's doing it though, bro.
So.
You can't knock it. She's doing it.
Well, there are better. I like Snow. Snow the product. She's from.
Snow Informer.
Yeah.
No, she's from.
I think you on
San Jose.
down. You know?
She's pretty badass. Snow the product.
But now, what type of music is it?
Rap?
Crap.
Snow the
Is it
product?
rap?
Yeah.
No, not Snow, but the other.
Hey, Snow the product.
one
no,
from
no.
Oh,
Australia.
that one.
Snow the
Tash
product.
We're
Sultana.
getting pretty literal with our
Yeah, create. Hey, it's better than Littles.
Yeah, Snow the
means-
product sounds like some kind of cocaine.
Yeah, why don't I just
dude.
pick? My name's gonna be heroin. That's what
That's all right.
Smack.
Heroin.
The white horse.
Hair on
Yeah.
The more you want,
White
heroin.
stallion.
Black tar and white horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
White stallions.
White horse.
White
yeah.
pony. There you go.
But what's that fucking genre music of David was talking about, man?
Who?
Is all the females? It was he said it's like
wait.
like
more
The
than
metal, the baby metal from
It was
Japan.
more than that.
Baby
it was like the
metal?
grunge music. I thought it was like
It's
grunge,
like
but
these
it's all
girls
the
who
female.
sound
And he
like
said it was
kids,
like
but they
she
sing
something.
metal.
No.
Never heard of
Remember?
it?
Yeah,
Hardcore,
no.
yeah, it was hardcore. Yeah, he said it was
I think
scream
from
something,
Japan,
right? It was
I
like
think crazy.
Scream something.
think it was
all
good.
females that were singing it.
European.
though.
Yeah, you're talking about baby metal.
Is it
bro.
that type?
Japan.
Is that type of
He's
music?
talking about baby metal, dude.
No.
No,
Yeah.
Tash Sultana? No, she plays a guitar and she's like a one-person band. She's,
Oh no shit! One man rock band.
yeah,
that's
she's
baby metal right there.
amazing.
That's baby metal.
Oof.
Yeah, I told you,
Is that what
these
you're
little
talking about,
girls.
Bobby?
No, that's not what I was talking about. What is that? Japanese?
Yeah,
rock
dude,
and roll?
it's-
I think he's
huge,
talking
dude.
about more like OTEP or something.
Oh,
No, it was
It's not
Hey,
baby
OTEP's a
metal.
band, isn't it?
Scream.
Yeah, but,
Yeah,
it's a girl.
But I think that's the style that he's talking about.
No, it was called like Scream something. He said.
Screamo?
Screamo?
Was it Screamo? I think so.
Screamo,
Yeah,
dude, that's
Screamo.
old,
Yeah.
dude. That's like
Screamo's like-
2002, 2007.
Well,
It started
I'm
dying
getting
out.
Oh,
I know, right? I don't know what the fuck Screamo is.
But David's the one who brought it up, and he was a youngster, so.
Right.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
kept fucking with me about
And I'm
his
like,
age.
Screamo?
I'm like,
what the fuck
5
is
years
that,
ago.
I know
I'm
what
like,
techno
aren't you 19?
is.
Like,
You know,
like, I
shit.
never knew his age. Yeah, these are like all those types of screamo bands.
Yeah, I think it was something like that, man.
They're,
Yeah, I don't know,
This is
bro.
all
It was-
old
it
school.
was trip.
They all died
Just
out.
so
I
you
mean,
guys
some of
know,
them still
this is not
exist,
on
but
camera, so.
Oh, there's a couple
Yeah.
of really good
What's not
scream.
Screamo?
I like
Yeah,
screamo
this
music.
CD.
Some people hate
Oh.
it, but I mean, some of it's okay. Not all of it. So.
no, not all of it. There's some that I like. You know what? There's
I
actually
like a Wrestle the
Christian
Bear ones.
screamo bands.
I don't know
Like
anything about
Christian
I don't know
anything other
anything
than
about
like any other than like
Oh, yeah.
90s millennium West Coast rap. That's pretty much what I know about.
Yeah, that's all I know about too. Like early 2000s.
I know about classic rock. I know about
I mean, I'm just like-
some country,
The
a
big
lot
one
of
back
rap,
into the
everything about rap.
There's some good stuff out there, and plus there's not a lot of good rock coming
That's
out.
the
No,
thing.
you're
That's
right,
the thing.
yeah.
It's kind of
I'm
like
bored. I'm
Yeah.
listening to
I
music
don't want to hear
rap.
like kids
There
talking about like
Well,
Oh,
there
except for
it
that.
is.
My dad is mad at me.
There's a Tool
On the
Con- something
30th.
new.
There's another popular band.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard
but
Black
Tool's
Honey?
been around forever
They're
now.
Yeah.
trying to sing like
Yes,
old 80s.
but
You know
they're
what I mean?
coming out with a new
Black metal
album.
style. Not black metal, like 80s.
For how many
style.
years?
It's
They're
been
like current, but they sing that
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
Yeah, they have one that I really like.
Yeah, that one that's
8 years
just
or
Long time, huh?
96.7.
Yeah, most definitely.
No,
Like 10
I
years,
don't
something
listen
like
to
that.
radio
Yeah,
that
been
much, but I
on.
think
The
I
whole-
know.
Yeah.
president.
Yeah,
way.
so they got the whole band back together then, huh?
Yeah, because they didn't need to bless us with music while Obama was in, and then now we have this piece of shit. So now they're like, oh, you poor things. Now we have to bless you with all this music.
Why did they have to bless it with Obama?
Because we were okay.
it's inspiration. We're like,
We didn't need it
I guess so.
when
shit.
Obama was in.
What is the government band or
Trump,
what?
Trump is inspiring artists all over everywhere.
Yes.
No, he's inspiring bullshit artists.
Oh yeah, he is definitely.
Big difference.
Yeah, big difference. He's right. All this fucking mumbling
He's saying,
trap
if I
raps.
could be president, so can you. You can bullshit your way through it, so can you.
I know. Like, how do you tell your kid
You know.
anything? I mean, what?
From
Like,
what I understand, what a lot of articles that are published out, basically he's owed so much money, and the only reason why he
Who, Trump?
Yeah, the reason why he tried to go for president, and another reason why he won, is because basically after he's done being president, you're protected for life.
well, no, yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah,
No one
yeah.
can
he's gonna be
touch you,
chilling
so-
in Moscow.
But
just
right,
like,
that's what I'm saying though,
like-
because he owes
Yeah, I
so
don't
many
know how
people
much
money, so many
protection-
failed
I
businesses.
don't know, but
so many failed businesses.
because
I
he's
don't know how
fucking.
much protection the Secret Service is going to give you. In
Well, it's not
Moscow,
Secret
but-
Service.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
You have
'Cause he's in
bodyguards.
bed with
No, he doesn't need it. The government will protect him
The
there.
government is
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
protect him no matter what.
Yeah.
So basically,
Yeah, he's in
no
bed
one's
with
going to come
Putin.
after you.
Yeah.
No one's going to come
Yeah.
after you after that. I mean, look at all his failed businesses that he's had.
Vladimir Putin.
A shitload.
Dude, he's a
all down.
he's a meathead. He's like
He's a
the
clown.
most unintelligent, ignorant person. It's just ridiculous.
He's just a
You
businessman,
know what's
and he's
even
bad
worse
at that.
is
But he was
when-
given his business.
Yeah,
when you have
exactly.
Trump supporters
Exactly.
that are in your
Small
family.
loan of $1 million.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't even
I've got a
conversate
few
with
of
you
those.
because
Yeah, they're-
I love you too
they're
much,
here.
and I'm like,
They're here.
just can you not?
Do you guys vote?
Yeah.
You guys vote?
I do.
Everybody else vote?
Bernie.
I don't know who I'm
Bernie.
gonna vote for.
Bernie.
Oh, Bernie. I
Is
don't
he
vote.
running again?
I'll get behind
I don't
whoever the
No.
Democratic
Probably not.
candidate is because we just need to get
I like-
Trump out of there.
We
I like
do.
the guy-
We
I like
gotta
the
get
kid,
that
um,
fucker out. Yeah,
I like
most
the
definitely.
Asian kid
I don't
with
vote,
the
man.
Oh, yeah,
universal income.
You know what I mean? I live
I like
this
that guy a lot.
country.
You
You
know,
know what I mean? Speak
So
on it.
there's a couple countries that are actually doing it, and I watched that Joe Rogan
Dude,
podcast.
that guy's smart, man.
But
Like,
you know what? I actually I can agree with it and disagree about it because I see both sides about it, and it's a legitimate argument.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really legit. You have one side that says, "Dude, it's gonna be good. There's is going to give people like a chance to like move and stop being like, hey, can I get change? And then there's the other half that is like, fuck, I don't got to work. I
They're
get a
trying
rack
to-
free for a month.
Right.
Yeah, I'm down.
Stockton right now.
You know, yeah.
I mean-
so,
Wait, what's
Yeah.
You're
that?
trying like a stimulus check?
I think
or-
that
no,
like
you
500 people.
get $1,000. I think it's
it's $1,000 a month.
I
$1,000
moved
a
for
month.
free.
It just
Okay.
but the
No,
core
tax
picture
free.
me.
the core reason is that if we're gonna keep saying that we're the most wealthy country in the world, we're like, you know, we have all this, like, you should be able to see the benefit of that if you're a citizen, right? I mean,
right.
like, what's the point if everyone's fucking broke
We-
and the lower classes, like,
So-
everyone now,
We
like,
talked
Yeah,
about
yeah, I
something
know.
So
similar to that.
what's the whole thing about
So-
it? What's supposed to be
okay,
doing?
so
Was it
remember
trying
how
to
we-
regenerate like more revenue?
Right. And but
in the
remember how we
community?
talked about
What's
last
going on
time
here?
about EBT?
Or the
how,
country?
How we said like people who have EBT should actually have some sort of income to show that they're actually trying to work
Right,
and not
uh-huh.
just, you know, it's basically the same thing.
Not
It's
just
like,
fucking
well,
sucking off
here's
the
a
system.
grand. Do something with that $1,000. Like go to school, go do this, open up something,
I think
go
a
buy
lot of
some
the
food,
thought
pay your rent,
process-
pay your bills.
A
You know
lot
what
of
I
thought
mean?
process behind it is that if you don't have to worry about your basic necessities, that frees you up to go to school or
Mhm.
or get out there and work.
But
and
also,
stuff
too,
like
like-
and that, like, people that are working full time aren't able to meet their basic
That
But
grant's
that's
been
because
going to
the-
fucking bills already
The
just
take
like that.
home
You
and
know
your
what I mean?
growth,
Well,
your
exactly.
network income
Exactly.
doesn't match.
Well, like
It
when I was
doesn't.
teaching, right, my salary was like 45 grand, right? But I spent
But you don't
probably-
get 45 grand.
no, not at all.
No, not at all.
Like out of a $3,000 paycheck, I spent like probably $300 every time on my own classroom, like paper and like pencils.
Oh, no shit,
you
your
know
own
what I mean?
So
supplies.
think
Then you're
about
buying,
that $1,000.
You're right,
then you're
yeah.
buying
Yeah.
food because kids aren't coming to school with food, and then it's like it's just bullshit. Like you know, like
Yeah,
you're just
basically helping
extending
you pay your
yourself.
bills.
You know?
Yeah,
That's what it's.
for
That's
my-
about what it's
For
doing.
my
Yeah.
kids, whenever I get those supply lists, I buy double of everything
Yeah.
because it's fucked up that teachers shouldn't have to.
And schools
It's
count on
fucked
people
up,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
you know,
and
because
a lot of
otherwise they
teachers
won't
run
have
that
anything.
donation thing, like, hey, donate to the classroom. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
right,
donate
you're right,
to
Like
the
so many
classroom.
times I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna do this project, and they'd be like, oh, you can't do that because they don't have a computer,
The,
or they
the
don't
school
have a,
sits
they don't
there.
have, you know,
They
like-
sit there and they have to have that coming in, man. Otherwise, they ain't got shit. You know what I mean? They're gonna have fucking a crayon to draw with or something. You know what I mean?
yeah,
From the dollar store. You know what I'm saying?
totally.
Hey,
I mean, I
like-
got everything from at the dollar store.
Well,
Well, yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta
what
stretch
are you gonna
it.
do? Go,
Yeah.
go spend $10 on a 64 crown Crayola
With the
kit?
sharpener.
Or you can spend $2 at the
Yeah.
dollar store for the 64 crown.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly,
At the
bro.
dollar store, I used to take when my kids were younger. Well, I have a 8-year-old now, but my other two, I used to take them to the dollar store. I'm like, you can get 5 things.
Yeah.
Okay, shopping
Yeah.
spree, right?
Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we do it too. We used to do it back in the day just like that. You know, me and my widow and her family, her Ohana, you know, and we'd go to the dollar store, man, give them like $5-10 something, you know, and just because there's like a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying? Like 5 kids, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
those toys aren't even gonna last for a day.
Oh, those are cheap.
That's only $5.
Yeah.
But it's the
Yeah,
experience
yeah.
of them being
Yeah.
excited
Yeah.
to
Yeah, that's
like,
what it is.
Someone
Yeah.
last Christmas,
Yeah.
yeah, it was like, you know, he's not even old enough to like know what's going on as far as Christmas
Right,
goes.
right.
But like, you know, you like, oh, he's gonna love this one. You know, you give it to him, and then he opens up, and the only thing he plays with is the box that it came in. And like that's what the toy
Well,
was.
see, that's
you
the
know, it's
benefits
like-
when the kids are young like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now when they get older and they get more attached to the fucking technology, that's
Right.
all they want. You know what I mean?
Phone, PlayStation.
Right.
Yeah.
So easy,
yeah.
man. So
yeah.
easy.
That's it. And that shit ain't cheap.
Lazy
You know what I'm
parents,
saying?
man. It's easy. It's easy.
You can't go to the dollar store for that one. You know?
People get home, they're tired, man. You know, it's like, just here, sit down. Let me get a show on for you, so I can just fucking chill out, so you can just like not bother me for a minute.
Mhm.
And before you know it, like you turn it off, and they're losing
So I
their
can do my
fucking
goddamn
minds.
DMT.
Yeah.
Or they're like, I want to watch this. I want to watch it. Like, no, dude, chill out. Like, God damn, why did I introduce this to you?
Goddamn Baby Shark, man. Don't even get me started.
No.
Don't even get me started on Baby Shark. 50 billion views or something like that?
Yeah.
Was
On what?
was it
Oh, Baby
PewDiePie?
Shower?
Oh.
What's a baby shark? What?
You know what? Okay, so Baby Shark is a YouTube
song.
video made by this, I don't know, I think it's Korean or something like that.
Mm-hmm. It was Korean,
They
dude.
made this song and literally,
It's a song.
Oh, a song.
yeah, it's like, I won't sing the whole thing, but
Come on.
it's like a
Yes, please.
2 minute video, and it's just like the simplest song, you know, and it's just like this silly cartoon, right? And it has like 50 billion views, and it's like
Oh, right,
a
right.
kid hears it, and it's just like for some reason they're just like they can't get it.
Enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just get stuck in their head,
yeah.
huh?
And it's it's cute, you know. It's like a
Well, there was like a Nookie one. It was like,
Uh.
do you remember when I was younger, Nookie didn't
Limp
was
Bizkit?
yeah, Nookie meant something else.
Oh,
And they're
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
Limp
these
Bizkit,
little girls are all
Nookie.
Nookie, Nookie,
Yeah, I used to-
Nookie.
yeah, I used to-
Yeah,
I was a
Fred
fan of
Durst.
Nookie, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, break stuff is one of my favorite songs.
This was cool.
That one's still good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, highly original.
Like I remember we used to ride down like to the football game like in high school.
Oh,
just,
hell
like,
yeah.
Trying to get pumped out.
Just
Play
get
break
pumped.
stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hampton Jazz, man. Yeah, most definitely. All right, bro.
I like Limp
internet
Bizkit, but I
sucks out here,
I was a
just so you
huge
know.
Deftones
Well,
fan back in the day.
Since the internet, we're waiting for it to load here. I might as well speak on a little skit. You know how we got like the fucking Clark James as the current events going?
Mhm.
I came up with another one, it was like a sports analyst, and call him Coach Burt, right? I have fucking get
Well, I guess is that gonna be you?
if someone got the energy to play, it could be. I ain't tripping.
Dude, I actually watched that video that you put up, and I still
Hey,
laugh about
you
that.
You commented on to me about you give me all these criticisms. I'm like, dude, I did those shitty edits on purpose.
Okay, I
Right.
didn't know. But besides that, I still laugh when you're all. It's so hot.
Hey, I'm a
My balls are
visualist, man.
sweating, and I need a mop to.
You know that was all off
I
the dome,
can't-
right?
I
You know that was
still
all off
laugh
the
at it.
dome, bro.
I know, but I still laugh at it because
You guys gave me a couple topics. I did my best I could.
You like the flow? You like the rap?
What's that?
You like the rap?
I need a
Oh
mop.
man, I used to rap back in the day, yeah,
Oh, okay.
all the time, you know. I still spit like just fucking
Oh,
freestyles
yeah.
here and there, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, Coach Burt, bro, if you can find someone getting more energy than more power, but fucking this is my creation, you know. Coach Burt will have like some sunscreen right here, right? Get a hat, like a baseball hat, and put it down right here,
Hey,
right?
Make sure you get the eye thing right here.
No, I don't know about that, but get a whistle, put it around my neck, and get those like '80s fucking gym shorts right here, right?
Magnum PI
Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah, the basketball shorts, a
God.
clipboard, bro. And then fucking I'll get a sock and put it down here and shit, you know, stuff it, or fucking a dildo or something, stuff it right there, right?
Oh, God.
And just fucking make it like a big package, you know what I'm saying? And then
You
fucking
can
I'll be the
green screen it.
sports analyst, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's football season.
Yeah,
So
green
fucking we
screen it.
could go through that like that. If
That's what I did.
yeah, it's cool, huh?
He should have said
Yeah.
what he should have sagged.
I had an idea, I had an idea
Yeah.
for a channel.
There you go.
It's called Driving Miss Deems. Because so Deems is like what like a street name slang for DMT. So like it's like Driving Miss Daisy or whatever.
Right,
you know,
right,
driving-
yeah.
And like basically you just have a conversation with yourself. Like you're talking like you just basically like that's
You're
the other
looking
person in the car.
at the rear view mirror.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
That would be perfect actually.
I was
Yeah.
saying,
I'm telling you, bro.
put the
I'm a
rear view
visualist.
mirror, You have
Okay, I'm done.
this
take
scene
it.
going on
Yeah.
within the rear mirror that only you see.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like
Yeah.
expand into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It'd be the camera though, huh?
Yeah, I mean it would be I guess you have to be animated. I guess you know maybe I mean I don't know.
You got green screen, bro.
Seems like a lot of like
Or
props.
we could just do two different, like, film you doing,
Yeah.
talking to yourself, and then the other
Yeah.
section, film yourself separately in the
Mm.
rear view mirror.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That'll work right there.
That would be cool.
That'll work.
That'd be cool.
And then I got a song that fucking I was done write down. You know what I mean? It called fucking it's about a dirty bum. You know what I mean? And fucking having a skit too. And fucking he could tell you stories about being a bum and shit. You know what I mean? Dress the guy up like a fucking bum. You know what I'm saying? And fucking I could come up with some shit, man.
Yeah, you can.
You know?
Sounds
So
like it.
dirty bum. And I was kind of working on it in my
It's
head.
called Dirty Bum.
It's called
Well, whatever, you know? Yeah.
I like it.
I'm a dirty bum. I got no love where I'm from. I smell like yesterday's cum. Hey, you know, something like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So fucking, I can do it, bro. If you want me to.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
cracking me up already.
Work it
Let's
out.
do it.
Yeah.
Some,
I'm
Now
on.
you just need to make a beat.
Well, it could be off a
I
guitar.
make
or
beats.
something.
We can put
You
a
don't
beat on.
have to be, you know what I mean?
oh, do you know how to make beats on the computer and stuff?
I don't have any equipment, but yeah, I make beats. I mean, I make
Use,
beats.
like,
I make beats.
Fruity Loops or something?
Yeah, I make beats. Yeah, maybe 30 or something.
And now since we got a female here, bro, we could do the fucking prison cuisine restaurant.
The
Oh
what?
God.
Yeah.
You've seen the podcast before, right?
Yeah, but I didn't.
You didn't
See
come
that
across
part?
Prison Cuisine? That's
No.
the one. That's the first green screen thing.
No, we did.
Nice.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Oh, I guess.
And fucking, I was had an idea of where we
There's
could
no
turn.
like prison rape or anything.
No, nothing like that. No. Yeah, yeah.
She hears
yeah.
prison
okay.
automatic.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, right.
No, nothing like that. Yeah, nothing like that. But it's like an idea of like have a theme restaurant though, but it's all prison food.
Nice.
And it's a commissary list and shit. You know, it's
Nice.
the guys at the date with the female, and then the fucking the waiter comes out with the fucking like a menu and it has all the
No, it's
food
not a
up
menu.
there, you know?
It's not a menu, dude.
Yeah,
It should be
it's
like
just that
toilet
kite. It
paper.
could be a kite.
Toilet
It could be a
paper or
kite.
something
Right,
written down.
yeah.
Here's your menu.
And then fucking the
Plastic
waiter
forks.
has someone holding his back pocket.
Bring
You know what I'm
up that
saying?
piece of paper, you unfold it, here's your menu.
Yeah, that can work, bro.
There
We
you
can do
go.
that, you
What's it
know what I'm
called?
saying?
What's the account called that you have? Where people like you can load money onto it or whatever, so that you can.
Oh,
JPay?
Yeah, that and fucking he's talking also about fuck man, what's that? I don't know how to work that shit.
Commissary?
Commissary,
Commissary.
right?
Commissary, yeah, commissary, yeah. JPay, that's what it is. Yeah. I
How
was
you
thinking
been
the other
paying
fucking
today?
one, bro.
JPay,
Yeah.
I was thinking of
Grass,
the one they do off on the internet and shit on the
Protection.
They go to
PayPal?
PayPal. I was thinking that. Yeah, yeah. See, I ain't too fucking savvy with all this shit, man.
Old,
But I got ideas, bro.
Yeah. You and me both, man. It's like
That's what's up.
ideas.
We can do this, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I need to work in a think tank because all I do is just,
I'm fucking
just think,
100.
and I get the
I'm
idea,
100 with this.
and I'm like, hey, this is the best idea ever.
We can do a street team,
That's it.
like I was
That's
saying.
where-
Go anywhere,
that's where it's
right?
all-
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I do want to do
I need someone that
something
knows how to
out of
get
this,
things
too.
done. You know?
Yeah,
Right, right,
that'd
so-
be cool, man. That'd be hella cool. You
That
down?
would be a sensor.
You gotta be
Some
all
stickers,
for one,
dude.
one for
Start
all. You
The
know what I'm saying?
STJ.
Stickers,
Mm.
yeah.
They get things done.
Okay.
Just like
What's
cheap.
the STJ?
Extrovert, sensor, thinker, judge. So it's the extroverted version of the opposite of every function.
Like I was saying, I need a partner that like I can just give my idea to, and then they know how to like
Engineer.
make it happen.
Make
That would be an
make it
engineer.
live, huh? Make
Yeah.
it live,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Create.
need a Geppetto, you know?
Right, right. You
Don't we all?
You need Geppetto, not a Pinocchio.
Yeah. I am the Pinocchio apparently.
Right.
Yeah.
But not the one from Family Guy. You sure you're not?
Yeah,
lying?
yeah, that
Are
one.
you
Yeah.
sure you're not lying?
Yeah. That's with the fucking gay neighbor, huh?
Yeah, he's all bending over, trying to get his nose to drum into him.
Yeah. So you can come over here if you want to.
I don't know. I think American Dad. I like it better than Family Guy. I think.
Right.
I like them both, man. They're both
Yeah.
cool.
Good.
Yeah, they're good. Simpsons still pretty cool.
American
too.
Dad was just
Yeah.
his way of saying, like, look, you can shut that down, but watch me do another
Yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah.
And it'd be just as popular. And
Yeah.
they're gonna shut me down. And sure enough, they shut him. They're like, fuck.
And here's another one too,
you know,
bro.
You know that show was canceled 3 times.
Which one?
Family Guy. And
Yeah,
they
no.
kept bringing
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
mean-
crazy. It was the most
Popular.
canceled.
Yeah, what
and
channel isn't gonna want it
re-
on their shit? You
Right.
know?
Yeah,
it
it
has
is.
a,
Fucking money.
It's in the Guinness Book of the most shut down show and brought back show
Wow.
in television history. Because it was shut down 3 times and brought back 3 times.
And
Just
it,
because of how lewd it was. But it's like, if
It's
South Park can get away with that,
Oh,
why
yeah,
can't I
most
get away
definitely.
with this?
and South Park
If
was
South
doing
Park
it in
gets
the
away
fucking
with
late 90s.
murder.
Come on,
Yeah.
comedy
Early
central.
90s,
Comedy
actually.
Central,
Like 96 it came out, huh?
Plus, you
South
gotta
Park?
if you're
Oh, yeah.
on air after
Yeah.
a certain time, I think you can get.
Well, now they're
Get away
starting
with
to do
it,
that.
Because like if you
Yeah.
notice like there's certain shows where like if they show 'em, you know, the first run will be earlier and then the next one like late at night it will have like no censors or whatever on it. Like,
Right.
I think Comedy Central is
Well, I mean,
different than like Fox.
Well,
or
look at
something like that.
AMC. AMC started something. Well, actually, no, wrong. FX started that whole thing.
Breaking Bad. And
No,
shit,
not
yeah.
Breaking Bad. FX started with
Sons
the
of
Shield.
Anarchy?
Oh,
Remember we
yeah,
talked
yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah.
show, The Shield?
Yeah.
Oh, the Shield, yeah.
The Shield
yeah.
started
Hey, that was
with
a
all
good
that
show, bro.
hardcore shit.
That was a good show.
FX started
Yeah.
that, and then other like, oh, dude, like FX is gonna take. Well, we gotta start doing stuff too
Mhm.
because FX wasn't really known for that. They're like, hey, we're gonna do something.
Yeah, that came
Fuck
out
all
of
this other
nowhere.
shit.
Yeah.
Let's start with The Shield, and it was just so hardcore. When I first watched it, I'm like, dude, this show is really hardcore.
You know what FX put them on the map though was MMA.
That one
UFC put them on. Put them that looked at Ultimate Fighter show and shit like that.
And then
Oh, yeah,
what
when they're
really
like,
broke out
like
was
the
Walking
autobiography of it, huh, why they're training. to
But they had
become
like a
one
reality
shit.
show where they like all lived in
reality
the
show,
house
there
or
you
whatever
go.
like that.
Right,
and, you know,
yeah,
it was like,
yeah.
Yeah, then Walking Dead came on AMC.
That's AMC,
and then
yeah.
every TV show that tried to come out wasn't trying to be like Walking Dead, but was trying to be like just as hardcore.
Yeah.
I
You
think
know
I
what I
see
mean?
like the TV shows and like more you can get away with like hit around like 2000-ish. You know what I mean? They started getting more vulgar, more fucking nastier, more fucking nasty blood squirting out and everything like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You know, instead of black and white cartoon shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
Off-screen deaths.
here's another one, bro. Now we don't have to put this as a skit, nothing like that, but we could do it like as a weekly show or something like that. Put like clips of fucking cops doing stupid shit and call it like Donut of the Week or something.
Yeah.
Donut of the
Go out
week.
and hit
Yeah.
the world and film
No,
it.
no. How about,
No, on the computer. You
How
can
about
find you
Wiggum?
can find clips.
How about Wiggum of the week?
Yeah,
Like
I
Chief
wanna
Wiggum,
do
because he
the
did
clip
dumbass
show.
shit on
Alright.
The Simpsons.
Huh?
Because Chief Wiggum on The Simpsons.
Oh, geez.
So yeah, Wiggum of the week, dude.
Yeah, that'll work. But it got shot down.
Oh, no. I didn't hear him say.
Hey, man.
What's your vision for this?
Use some, you lose some.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you
I
see?
don't have a specific vision. I mean, I kind of like the Joe Rogan thing, but I also would like to like add a little bit to it. Joe Rogan, he has a built-in audience, and he did when he started. So
Yeah.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, we kind
Oh,
of.
okay.
Actually, there was a show
So-
he said that even though he had an audience, it took him 3 years to get where he was at.
Oh, yeah,
Because he
just
said
kept
like
doing
nobody
it.
was watching his shit
Yeah.
until he started bringing in people
Yeah.
that people knew of. Like, I think the number one person was Joey Diaz.
Shit.
Like nobody knew who he really was until he was on Joe Rogan, and it clicked. Oh, the longest yard. That's what I remember watching that Joey Diaz podcast, and he was saying about that. It didn't really pop until he started bringing in people who were kind of fans, but no one really knew who they were until they started remembering where these people were from, and then it started catching on. And I was just like, wow, 3 years. You would never think it took Joe Rogan 3 years to get where he was at.
Yeah, but
Because you would think
Well,
that people know
a
who he
few
was.
years ago, a podcast was kind of an insult if you had that. They would like. look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
it.
yeah,
that's
you're right.
But now
Yeah,
everyone, even
Everyone
has an
TV
insult,
networks
yeah.
have
yeah.
podcasts now.
It was on radio
Bill
shows at the
Burr,
time.
Bill Burr even on his Monday morning podcast even stated that it was like frowned upon.
Right.
The
Yeah.
comedians, and he's one of those
Yeah.
guys like, I don't give a fuck you, I'll
Yeah,
do
yeah.
what I want, you know, and then it started catching on, it started becoming more popular.
If they had podcasts like back when Howard Stern started his shit, and Mancow and guys like that, Rush Limbaugh and shit like that, they probably wouldn't be
Those guys were
what they are today.
pioneers for the comedians.
Yeah, they are. They are pioneers.
Yeah, and
You know what I mean?
Bill Maher had a TV
Who?
show on Bill Maher.
Oh, Bill
Mark,
Maher.
yeah, Bill
He still
Maher.
does,
He
right?
had it on HBO,
Oh, yeah,
but
watch
he
it every
started.
Saturday.
Yeah,
But you know what I
last
mean?
week.
Like,
yeah.
you got to look at how those other comedians came up as who they were and how it got frowned upon. Because
Marin was like the first one I think made the podcasting popular.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marin, yeah.
Well, you don't think it was on HBO first before the podcast? Because he had a show.
No,
Didn't he have a
the
show before podcast?
You
Or was
didn't
it
get
podcast?
the show. The show's about his podcast.
I mean,
Right.
the
So,
podcast
okay.
thing too is like, I mean, everyone has an iPhone now. Everyone has
Right,
a phone
right,
that you can
right.
just listen
Everybody
to
can
it
stream,
anytime you want
go
to.
Yeah.
live.
Before, maybe
Yeah.
10 years ago, it was like, you know, maybe some people,
Some.
you know, like
Yeah.
knew
It wasn't
even knew what a
popular. It
podcast
wasn't as
was.
popular,
but-
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because 10 years ago, I didn't really hear too many podcasts, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Truly.
Think about Joe
There's all
Rogan.
these jockeys and fucking radio DJs, you
Think
know,
about
that's about
that
it.
about Joe Rogan show is that he just constantly has people on that just blow your mind. Like, you know, like he just they come on like the most like
Shit.
fantasy
We
bullshit
do
that you
that?
think of, and then these people come on like show you how it's real. You know, like or they like just the people that just
the
are.
one with
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse, that one.
But these are all like
I-
famous people, well-known people.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
have-
not a lot of
yeah.
people were though.
Yeah.
So
Not a
you
lot of
guys
people
want
were
a
well-known
live?
famous.
I got a solution to this. You guys want a live fucking audience, and you guys want some characters and some people to get known. All I gotta do is go to the mission.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Or the bus
What's the
station,
vision?
you know what I'm
Because-
saying?
I mean,
But that could seem exploited.
But you
so-
gotta,
Yeah,
you
no,
gotta
yeah,
know.
yeah.
We could get someone in a trench coat or something. You know what I mean? Exposing the goods.